Welcome back to Star Trek Online, Star Trek Absolute. As you can see, we are on New Romulus, based off of last time where Vanek felt indebted to the Romulan people for what happened in the 21st century. Daniels took him back on a temporal mission, and the whole planet pretty much got destroyed by a doomsday machine which malfunctioned. So he is here and has offered his services to Titan, the leader of the Romulan people, Romulan Republic, Chancellor Titan, I'm not sure what to call it. And he's going to help set things up. First of all, is being told to report to Admiral Veloff. Commander Vanek reporting, sir. I see, sir. The Romulan people did not take kindly to that, I assume, and yet here we are on New Romulus, in the Romulan Republic. Sir, I am here to help the Romulan people. That I can assure you. We will have a better relationship with the Romulan people by doing this. Yes, sir. I remember speaking about the reunification with Titan. And it is something which I recall, being we have a similar ancestry with the Romulans. I look forward to working with the Romulan Republic. You must be Foreman Kyler. I am Commander Vanek. Thank you, Foreman.
Let me brief you on the situation here. We're building a new city here, at the site where people first landed on this world more than 2,000 years ago, after the Sundering.
I see.
Our Riemann friends will take the lower levels, where they can feel most at home.
Naturally.
We'll use the staging area as a landing site for shuttlecraft, and a place to coordinate construction and future shipping.
Good place to set up early.
Many of our records were lost with the homeworld. But what we do have indicates that there was a battle here before the colony ships left to find Romulus.
You found what could be
The Sword of the Raptor Star, one of our most revered artifacts.
here on this world.
There's still
sure
much
about
we
that?
need to learn about this world and its inhabitants. This creature, for example, how did it adapt to the radiation that until recently made this world unsuitable for colonization? Recent scans are showing the radiation falling into manageable levels. With modern technology and your assistance, this should be a place where the Romulan and Riemann people can thrive for generations to come. We've found ruins that date back to the Sundering, and beneath them, signs of what may be a much older civilization.
Fascinating.
Who lived here eons ago? What happened to them? We're doing what we can, but we can't do it alone. If you're here to help, I'll get you started.
I am indeed. Well, what you mentioned about the Raptor Star, I think you might be confusing for someone that may be similar to myself. Perfect. Mol Rihan. You might have to correct me if I say that incorrectly. Why don't you tell me about yourself, Foreman Kyler? Yes, I must admit I am impressed with the Tan. His opinions, his views, his charisma. I believe he will make a good leader for the Romulan Republic. Hopefully all Romulan people. Why don't you let me know what I can do to help? Believe me, sir, I have gotten this uniform very dirty before. I have been involved in plenty of engineering projects, including the creation of our very own shuttlecraft, the Venerate. Let's see what we can do. I don't even think this is one of the things I need to do, but anyway. Whatever. Utmost concentration required. I didn't know what the high score was supposed to be. That's what I'm gonna get. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think that's fair. Don't repair, here we go. Bearing in mind that Vanek very much prefers working on equipment and things, he's probably not going to be someone who motivates people too much. What's this? Select science reports. That probably means talking to someone. I realised making it introverted. No, people just gonna look for machines which require repairs first and foremost. You might get to motivating and telling reports later. Well, there are plenty of reports hanging about the place, aren't there? I would probably turn them in. Just hope not too much contact. Figure out who to hand the reports into as well, though. Oh, that one's already been picked up, apparently. You're overseer, aren't you? I have some reports. A science report and a medical report for you. Neither do I. Got a science report to collect. Admittedly, these missions aren't always the greatest on Star Trek Online. I know apparently the Vault and the Arena one apparently are the most hated. But personally speaking, these missions aren't my favourite, but I appreciate that they're different to just combat all the time. I appreciate that they exist even if I don't enjoy them as much as other missions. Problems on this machine? Are they Survivor? They don't look very alive to me. Hello there, Brewer. I just see a message. Sorry about that. I have some more reports for you. Your reports from each department. Hello. Alright, Vanek's gonna bite the bullet. He's gonna repair this and he's gonna start motivating others. Dedication and hard work will pay off. We will make this planet a home, I assure you. What's going on here? Well, it seems we had a spy within our midst. That's not good. I'll have to report this to Foreman Kyler. We're watching the martial combat skills of the Romulan people being trained by the Klingons. Perhaps assessing what the Romulans are capable of. Romulan Republic, I should say. Woman Kyler, I have repaired some systems and collected some reports, but I'm afraid I come with you a more troubling report. There seem to have been a spy around these areas. We need to be careful who we are letting in on Republic ground. I agree. It takes a long time for any solid groundwork to be made, and then even longer for the groundwork that thing's built on top of it. I might as well add my pattern onto this transporter pad. Very good. Right, let's see what comes next. Not got this yet, I mean. Being hailed on this console by an Admiral Kirk. This is probably about the spy which I just reported to the foreman.
I've received reports of Tal Shiar spying on New Romulus. Not a surprise, but we need to stay cautious. Most recently, I've acquired a recording that has actionable information. I'd like for you to follow up on it.
Very well, Admiral. I presume this is regarding the report I just made to the foreman Kyler. We had a spy on the grounds here. I'll listen to the recording and see what I can make of it. Who is this, Tufrel? Who would have made a message like this? I arrived on the transporter pad, but I believe Chancellor Detan be in the main building. But it would be too obvious to make it up the main steps, wouldn't it? Too obvious. But perhaps nearby, in between the transporter pad and in between the building. I think I see it. Here. Interesting. Perhaps I've been identified due to being a Vulcan with emotions. A mediator, perhaps, between the Romulan and Vulcan people. Or is that being too self-absorbed? Regardless, we have a recording to watch to referral.
I'll be going now, unless you need anything else. Do you want me to bring you something to eat?
No, thank you. I'll see you in the morning.
Proconsul, may we speak?
How did you get in here?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sub-Commander Kiana, and I represent certain individuals interested in the future of the Romulan people.
Don't patronize me. You mean the Tal Shiar.
If you want to be blunt, yes.
What do you want, Sub-Commander?
An agreement that will benefit us both. You agree to allow us to advise you on the governing of this colony, and in return we will do all we can to assist you with any complications that may arise.
You want to play Kingmaker. I'm no king, and deals made in the dark never end well. If you want to open negotiations, contact my office during business hours.
You know as well as I do that would be pointless. There's too much bad blood, and the Federation and the Klingons would never agree. I'd be lucky to leave the negotiations alive. Hakiv's death and the disappearance of the Empress has left my organization at loose ends. The Tal Shiar needs a strong leader. You have the trust of the Klingons, Starfleet, the Remans. Just imagine what you could do with our help.
Are you trying to bribe me?
Merely presenting options. A wise man would see that this is his best, his only option.
I was instructed by the wisest of men, Sub-Commander. Spock taught me that openness and truth have more power than secrets. I want all Romulans to unite, even the Tal Shiar. But it can only happen in the light of day.
I'll give you time to reconsider. We have similar goals, Titan. You want to rebuild Romulan power. So do we. Think about it. We will speak again.
Computer, give me everything we have on the Tal Shiar.
Well then. This seems to be a recording which is watched by someone of higher authority than a mere commander. Agreed. Titan has learnt well from Ambassador Spock. Let us hope he does not falter from those teachings. Let's submit the recording.
Congratulations, Commander.
Canon and thematic wise, I believe it's going to be a Proconsul Titan which recommends we are promoted to Captain. It makes the most sense, I suppose. Right, what comes next? What comes next? Ah, right, okay. I believe the next mission... Warehouse. Who's warehouse by? Quartermaster. It's not Foreman Kyler then. See if we can find them actually on. So, Vanek's done some work preparing. He did some little bit of motivation, collecting science reports. Found a spy, a Tal Shiar spy. Reported the spy, got contacted. And now it's like he's going to get back to work. Been to most of the side of one camp, but he's not been around the other side of this shuttle just yet. I'm curious about the shipments here. You need supplies clearly for your homeworld. What can you tell me? I believe you're the Romulan Quartermaster. Thank you. Yes, I'm interested in, like I say, your shipments and supplies. Who's running things for you in that regard? Ah, perfect. I'm interested in your supplies, and there is an issue which you need my help for. I will do this for you gladly. USS Absolute, please beam the Doctor, Zava, and Elisa Flores down to me, and inform number 1 she has command of the ship. I have some extra things as well regarding New Romulus. Some extra missions to do. Most of it all happens on the actual ground service. There's very little space travel involved in this particular arc. There we go. Lieutenant Tanaka, I've been told there is an issue. Marjoram, you say? I can deal with Marjoram. I'll let you know what we find. If I'm not mistaken, Marjoram is the same Ferengi that was on... I can't remember the name of the planet now, but he was operating a mine. A particular ore. These are Herosian bodyguards he's got here. Hello again, Marjoram.
You again? Last time I saw you, I had a sweet little mining business on Hifar, and some information brokering on the side. Now, all of that's gone. The mine, the intel, everything. I'm lucky I still have a tooth sharpener. Get out before I call security!
I'm here because the Romulan Republic requested my assistance. I came to talk to you about some irregularities with your supply manifests. Care to explain?
Let me guess. Lieutenant Tenenga's complaining again. I stand by my paperwork and my inventory. It's not my fault if the Romulans can't count. They don't have the lobes for business. Look, you can review the cargo manifests yourself and match them to the supplies in the crates. But I'm sure a big, important Starfleet officer like yourself has more important things to do. If you want to bother with it, though, knock yourself out. The terminals in the warehouse have the manifest, and the crates are nearby.
A Starfleet officer like myself feels like he should have important business in regard to helping the Romulan Republic create its new world.
I'd help you check, but I have real work to do. Oh, and don't mind the Orions. They're subcontractors working for me. Lots of willing hands to help, if you know what I mean.
I have an inkling suspicion I do. For now, I will check the cargo manifests. And I will be back, Marjoram, if there is any discrepancies. Let's see what the log says. Cargo manifest. And what's inside? Devrel. Vulcan Calm. But we still have to give Marjoram another chance. It could just be this one container is wrong. Right, let's compare again. What's inside this one? Perhaps the construction supplies were used. I know I don't want to give too many chances to Marjoram, but you have to be thorough. It could have been containing construction supplies before. A bit of a maze in here. Let's see what we got here. Maybe it's just this section and the section over there that needs reorganizing. I can only hope that's the case for Margaret's sake. This should test my theory as to whether or not it's just those locations which were a little bit out of sorts. If half are empty but the other half do have the supplies for the science teams, they could already be equipped on the science teams. We need more. I want Marjon to be better than I think he is. Okay, that is enough. Let us return to Marjon. In fact, you know, one more for good measure. Just one. It'll be more evidence, I suppose, against Marjon's case. Yep, okay. Marjon, you are going to have issues with me now. It seems that the Lieutenant's frustrations are warranted, Marjon.
So, you checked the manifests? And the crates? And they don't match up.
No.
I knew I should have gone with you. Then I could have explained that the more valuable supplies are in a secure storage unit. You can't be too careful, you know. Someone might be trying to steal something.
Maybe.
Here, let me open the secure area for you. It's at the far end of the warehouse.
Marjon, for your sake, I hope you're telling the truth. We go? Go there. Marjon wouldn't be foolish enough to attack a Starfleet officer, would he? Would he? On the Romulan Republic? homeworld of New Romulus, being that the Starfleet and Federation are an ally of the Romulan Republic?
Couldn't just leave well enough alone, could you? I should know. Your type are all meddlers. Now you've gone and upset my Herosian friends, and they want to have a discussion with you. Enjoy.
Of course. Modron? Barnack is not afraid to go hand to hand, even against aliens, which are bigger than him. Other species that bigger than him. Kind of like a Wolverine. Mardran? Let's find out what he's got here. Romulus research. Where would he have gone?
I had no choice! The calcium are controlling my family! Well, they have reacted, and Latin is Please, have mercy on a humble businessman.
Modron. It is understandable to have Mardran's family being held hostage, but his family is just Latinum, and that's hardly an excuse. Well, Lieutenant, it seems your worries were warranted. I have a report to make. Zava, Doctor, Lieutenant Commander, you may beam back to the ship. I'm afraid the Tal Shiar may have gotten to Mardran. It will explain why shipments haven't been correct. Hopefully the issue can be sorted now. That's my report to give you. Agreed, Quartermaster. Let us hope this does not happen again. I don't need a parent shield. Need a better weapon. Travel. What's Travel gone? That's already better. Okay, nothing for the moment. Next mission! Okay, the next mission is technically a place, I think. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of travelling to do. It'll become a lot easier when we actually input our pattern into the transport system. But for now, Vanek's helped deal with the staging area. He wants to have a little bit of an explore of New Romulus and see what there is around. Assuming it's the right way to go. So I hope you enjoy travelling. This sort of thing reminds me of doing Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is another great online game. It's a shame it's not on Xbox, as I previously mentioned before. My Xbox is better at games than my PC is, unfortunately. But still, Star Wars Republic is a great game. Another MMO. Yes, this is the way. Because the next thing I'm going to do is see if I can help out at the Altai. Or Atli. I don't think I said that incorrectly. Atli. There were reports about civilization being on this planet before, weren't there? It gets us some Romulan marks as well, which work for later in reputation. I'll input my pattern into the transport system. Vanek's transport system. Okay. Here we go. Doctor? Yes, I noticed stepping across those then. I will indeed. What did you tell me about yourself? Let us hope this is a turning point for the Romulan people with the town. I believe you and Terrell here would get on quite nicely. I will see if I'm able to do so. This might not be my area of expertise. So I will get insect repellents and equip that. That is very handy. At the very least then I've come here for a reason, even if I can't do the mission I'm trying to do. Oh, there. Tell me more about the Nunov. I see, very good. They are required to mother the streams, as it were. Yes, I don't believe I would classify them as that either. You mentioned there was another creature you were studying, the Rihan Sailback. What can you tell me about that? Interesting. And I'll be wary of them. Thank you for the information. Are you a scientist there? I will see what I can do. If I can do anything, I don't think I can. It's not coming up as a mission. I might need to be level 50 for it. Which is fine. At least I've come here for the insect repellent because that will come in handy. Alright, so what can we do next then? Next place we're going is Vaston Peaks. I might come back here to do these missions later, possibly. Depends. Vaston Peaks though, so we're going back up the way we came. Back across the stones. Let's see if this insect repellent works. Where have we got it? There it is. Ah, the insect repellent works at least. Going back up the path we came. So unfortunately Vanek left because it wasn't his area of expertise. He's not a scientist, although Ravel is. But he gained some information, he got some insect repellent. And he put his transporter pattern in. So it could have been a worse trip, it could have been completely wasted. At least it wasn't. Steep up here. It's not even the mountainous area, I don't think, unless it is. Or maybe it is, actually. Maybe we are heading towards the mountainous area. Very much enjoy being an engineering officer as well because of the summons, that having those drones there and being able to make turrets and things. Right. Coming up to a camp here. Hello there. Interesting. If I spot any of these resonating rocks, I will come back to you. So, Commander Vran. Vaston Peaks, you say? Oh, very well. That's good to hear. Why don't you tell me a bit about yourself? I am sorry to see that your souls have been separated, and hopefully you will meet again. Interesting. I think the commander over there has a bit more information about this. I'll speak to him. Scientist there. Hello, Transporter. Hello? Why not? Tell me about the Day 1 arthropods. Good to know to avoid that happening to me. Yes, I'd be interested in learning about this alpha predator as well. Thank you for the information. There's a base up there though, so... I'll set waypoint? Didn't I set waypoint? Oh, how about that? Starting to feel a little bit like State of Decay there. The next mission after reaching Vaston Peaks, if there's nothing to actually do up here. Which there shouldn't. Well, I mean, there should be. If not, then I'll come back again at level 50, see if anything changed, maybe. But I don't know what the next mission should be as well. We'll need our weapons out here. Mentioned about hostile creatures, and there's also Halcyon that should be here. Several Tal Shiar agents up here. Now there's another base part up here. Good, good. And as we access our transporter, let's see. Our next. Oh, shell codes. It's not actually coming up as such as it has. Unless they fixed it, because quite often what used to happen is you would do one mission and then you'd have to redo it. I'll see what he says. What can you tell me about this area? Thank you. Again, what can you tell me? Is this the mountain pass? Is there any reason why I couldn't enter here? I see, very well. I will honor your wishes. I'm receiving a hail. Hello?
I've received another recording, and I think it's connected to the prior Tal Shiar. I'd like for you to follow up and track down any information related to it.
Very well, Admiral. I will do the so.
Greetings.
Okay, so we are at least in the right place. Hidden message playback, let's play it. Well, we are in the right place, Devrel. Perhaps whoever it is leaving these messages are monitoring our progress. If it's a Tal Shiar base, it may require more assistance. You'll be okay now. I will call USS Absolute. Absolute, Doctor, Zava, Lieutenant Commander Elisa Flores, if you could join me. Number 1, the bridge is once again yours. With incoming.
Base up and operational. More new Romulus research. Let's cut off their communications. This planet smells. It must be the Klingons.
New Romulus does not appreciate Tal Shiar. Let's send them that message.
Get this base up and operational.
Zava. My medical training's come in handy. Monster. I'll get up with a simple thing. Up you get. Captain's here. Prisoner. We'll get you free. Are there more of you? There's more prisoners, aren't there? We need to hurry.
Your continued resistance is forcing me to take direct action. This is regrettable, but your deaths will pave the way to a new Romulan star empire. One controlled by the Tal Shiar.
I'd rather not. Thank you very much. Overall, Tal Shiar is not wanted here. I missed the prisoner. Dang it. Let's get back. I missed the prisoner way back.
Well rewarded for your assistance.
Well, at least all hostiles are dealt with. Hello, Ryan. I see you join. You alright?
Be quiet. You're as loud as a Klingon.
Let's get you freed. Yeah, good. This is a long mission where everything takes place on one planet, so I needed a a long stretch of night to complete the whole thing in. I still might not get it all completed, but they've cut down some missions apparently. Or I'm just not high enough rank for them yet. Either way, hopefully it won't take me as long as I originally thought it was going to.
Take a squad and secure the area.
Alright. I'll free the prisoners first. Makes the most sense. Okay, you can get out of here then. Let's get you free. Very welcome. There's the final prisoner.
Intruders, defend the array.
Oh, he is there. There he is. See him on the minimap now. You're free. All hostiles have been dealt with. You can return back home. Let's disable this generator.
Take a squad and secure the area.
Download encrypted messages. Very well indeed. Examine the surveillance reports here. Let's see what our mysterious messenger has left for us this time.
For intruders. They can't be far.
I've visited Deton for the third and final time, Commander. He still worships the Vulcan's memory. He will not see reason. He is only one man, however. If misfortune were to befall him, Perhaps his replacement would be more accommodating.
I have no interest in making martyrs, Sub-Commander. Attacking Titan directly would be yet another distraction from the real issues on this world. In this case, some assistance may be required. You understand the situation. Titan and his people are intractable. I need you to show them the error of their ways.
I don't need someone like you to explain things. Do you remember our agreement?
Continue to assist us, and you'll have your pick of the hunting grounds. The best and most powerful trophies will be yours.
I expect something better than that grunting beast by the river.
Of course.
It is done. Starfleet and the Klingons will be our prey. Once they are gone, Titan and his followers will be yours to command.
The Hirogen will be well rewarded for your assistance.
Well, you definitely need to submit this recording once again to a higher authority. Absolutely, Lieutenant Commander.
Look at
fair
those
enough.
uniforms. You're a disgrace.
Yeah, I'll admit I was 50-50 on whether I was going to join again tonight. Because, like I say, this particular set of missions on Star Trek Online isn't my favourite. But I thought I'd get them over the way and done with. Depending again on when I finish, I might jump on. But I've got to be up a little bit earlier today / tomorrow. So I might not. I can definitely be on tomorrow night. But now I'm just doing the immersive walk back out of the base area. I know we got the transporting system, but it'll just beam you to the exit of the actual mountain entrance. Prisoners are still running. I thought we gotta go. I think we're almost there, aren't we? Yeah, we're almost there. Commander Elisa Flores, Doctor, Zava, you return to the USS Absolute. Avril, stay with me. We caught up to the prisoners. Exit base. Let's exit the mountain pass. Ooh. Avril, you're with me. Oh, clearly they need more help. I'll send someone to come and get you. There's a Romulan civilian up there who might need some assistance, just so you're aware. I've cleared out the creature that was attacking her, but she just needs some medical attention. Right, let us beam back down the mountain area, hopefully. Where are we right now? We're at Mountain Pass. Baston Peaks, there we go. That gets us closer. Send the report. Alric, are you there? Will do, Admiral.
Greetings.
We'll continue to explore and see where the Tal Shiar are in any other locations, Admiral. So that is that done. I just want to head over to Chaos Crater, which is down this long stretch of path here. Yeah. Short overhead, and a bridge that isn't in ruins. Let's hope this bridge, which has withstood the test of time, continues to hold us. There's the big creature. River pig doesn't quite do it. Right, description is like a kind of 5-tentacled octopus type creature. Squid. Pink squid. Payho's Crater is where we're headed. I don't know if we're going to do too much here either, actually. But again, it's good to go, and then we can add Vanek's transporter pattern for future reference in case I ever come back here again, either on or off camera. And we'll get to deal with random attacks. Okay. Small outpost here, but no transporter pad. What's this? The station's down here. Travel, you're right behind us. Travel is right behind us. Another attack. Would ask where he stores all his inventory, but then this is Star Trek we're talking about with advanced technology, so he has a small transporter replicator pack which can recycle and then re-replicate to get things out of. It's a future version of a power pack. Are you the lead research team here? Thank you. This is the Chaos Crater, correct? Fair enough. Is there any reason I can't enter the Chaos Craters? Fair enough, I accept the explanation. Hello, what is it you do? if I come across any of these particular glowing plants, I will report back to you. Hi, I don't suppose you have information about how I can help out in the area? Very well. Do you have time to at least just tell me a little bit about yourself? I've not met too much with Datan, although he did have a good first impression, I believe. But I have worked with Obersec before. If you follow both of them, I believe you will turn out alright. Very well, I'll let you know if I can do anything again, but this may not be my specialty. I'll see if there's any other security concerns I can help with. What I will do is add my pattern for future reference. And then we will head... we'll get the mission here. Again, I don't think it's coming up. Alvaric wanted to contact us earlier, we'll contact him now.
We've received another anonymous message. This time, it's about something going on in one of the old cave systems. Check it out, and report back to me personally. As always, this information is classified.
Of course, Admiral. I will report back to you when I know more.
Greetings.
Let's see the hidden message. Folians? I haven't encountered any Folians yet. We are at least... I was about to go off to the Halal ruins, that would have been a mistake. I haven't even been to the Epo fields yet. I know he said that the cave was forbidden, but the Admiral Carrick has given me higher authorization. I'm going to enter the caves. This is absolute. Send the team down again. You may be wondering what I'm doing down here. I wasn't given authorization by the team leader out there, but I'm here under authorization of Admiral Carrick. I hope that's alright.
I'm very glad you could take time to assist us. We've been having some strange occurrences lately. Noises we can't identify are being heard deep in the caves, and our supplies keep disappearing. One of my scientists volunteered to investigate, and he hasn't returned. Would you be willing to look for him? Any scans you could take when you're in the caves would also be very helpful.
I suppose it's just as well we're here then. We'll look for him and rescue him. And yes, we can scan some artifacts in the cave if that will help you. Let's begin by getting scans of probably what you've already got. as a starting point at least. Oh, I saw some Romulus events here. Oh well, we'll just continue to scan anyway. I managed to sneak up on them. I was playing a horror game. Scientists work down here with these creatures. I thought these creatures were meant to be up high. Huh? Is it me, or did that seem to just go straight through the rock? That seems to be solid, and yet the creature just went straight through. I wonder, is it just a projection? It's just a projection. This might explain where the missing scientist went. Mysterious friend did mention Folians. This very much looks like Folian technology.
I managed to clear up some of the interference. I am detecting Tholian life signs ahead of your coordinates. Please proceed with caution.
I believe your scans are definitely correct. On your way, we'll get you out of there. Let's see if we can't get you out of this webbing. No worries, you can get yourself to safety now. What are the Folians wanting? Let's see what we can find out. The Iconians. The Dorans and the Iconians had a relationship? Interesting. Well then. Horrible with that first. continue to take scans as we were asked. What else can we uncover? Gateway technology. The Iconians made the gateways. Why would they be interested in the art technology and the artifacts related to the gateway technology if it's Iconian? There's more to discover. And it's no wonder the Folians created an illusion to prevent scientists from discovering more. It's a race. What's that? Oh, I missed it there. I almost missed this. And the universal translator work? He'll send a report, I suppose, later. Either that or the universal translator didn't work. Not the first time it wouldn't have worked. That's a Folian portal. If we don't get the portal closed, they'll just be able to send more reinforcements. Like 3. Agreed. We have more problems to deal with at the moment. This must be the Folian captain. It's got to be. It was. There's one more artifact to scan here as well. Might as well. Let's see if your codes work then. Put our logs on, Commander. 3 takeaways from that. First of all, it explains where Obusek went before we being down. He was called away because of an attack on the vault. Secondly, it seems the universal translator couldn't quite understand the job. I took the Folian language as one of my main ones to learn. And thirdly, it is all nebula. We must have missed something when we went there. When we went there was no anomaly as detected by Captain Jordan LaForge. And yet it's been brought up again. Thoughts? Good questions, Lieutenant Commander. Submit the recording. Each piece is like a jigsaw puzzle. Hopefully we can put it all together and get the main picture at the end. Let's exit the cave and inform the research team we've got with our scans and that the scientist has been found. Yeah, I think just so you're aware, Ryan, if you're still there or not, I'm not likely to be on tonight. I'm afraid. Again, this is just the immersive walk back out the way he came. I've got transport there again, but that's what it is. Back through the illusionary rock again. I'm glad that they updated this so that you don't have to do the same missions twice in a row to complete the thing. Unless again that's just because I'm lower rank than I need to be here. Well, you can see, you're inkling away from becoming level 30 and captain. But I think it makes sense for us to complete work we can on New Romulus, and then Proconsul Titan, as we just learned it was. Proconsul Titan gives Vanek gives the recommendation to Admiral Quinn to promote him to captain. We found your missing man, and we're gonna give you our scans. Here you go. Hopefully you've got what you need from those scans. There we go. Away team, Bard Vrel, you may return to the USS Absolute. Appreciate your assistance while being down here in this cave system. And we exit the cave. Right, report back to and what's next though? Wow, ruins. We haven't done Epo Fields yet though. Might make the contact at the Epo Fields. Yeah, there we go. Oh, getting stuck on a piece of rock or ground there. You Friendly? I hope you're friendly. You seem friendly enough. Oh, that's no surprise attack. I am not prey. Yeah, see what I did to that erosion there? Oh, and this one. Really, you did not just see how the last fight went. These rooms are dangerous. One of the things you could say is Valek's reason for coming here is that he couldn't get a good signal back to Admiral Kerakik down at the cave system. Let me add my log. Admiral Kerakik, come in. Admiral? I'm glad to hear that my intelligence reports did get through to you then. I'll continue to explore and see what I can come up with. This one does the most damage.
Congratulations, Captain.
Not right now, Lieutenant Sava. You may listen to what Admiral Quinn has to say. Wait to research to see if I'm not to speak to any of them. That was mainly just to oh, there is a Romulan researcher here though. I don't suppose you have any information about the species here. I am very much a cat person. Tell me about the Vivo cat. You mentioned they're similar to the armored Huffen. Tell me about them. Speaking of erosion, I would advise every Romulan officer and civilian to be wary. We've come across several erosion on our journeys here. I suppose they know a fight is not in their favor when we have technology which can blast them away. Ah yes, this Alpha Predator again, which we still don't have much information on. You also mentioned another species, the Draculae. I might not be saying it quite right. They must have some sort of defensive mechanism to avoid predators. Interesting. I suppose this must be the species you are completely focusing on then, and seeing as to why they're surviving. Thank you very much, I appreciate the information. It's all very interesting. Next, we will go to the Iral ruins down the path. Tracing our steps a little bit, but not too much. Going back the way we came. Seeing very little of the USS Absolute in this session. We were told to keep exploring, so that's what Vanek's doing. He's continuing to explore, continuing to learn. Almost looked like we couldn't get this way then for a second. A large boulder there is deceiving. Oh, we're going to get ambushed again at any point in this journey. At least they haven't been completely boring. No ambushes on this journey anyway. Hello there, Lieutenant. I have indeed. That's good to know. Why don't you tell me a bit about yourself if you have the time? It's hard to believe. You have to wonder where those people are now, where those civilizations are. Although I suppose peoples and civilians, they can rise up. There's opportunities for them to fall, to be taken over. Civilizations do fall. I'll let you know if I can help. My best work is with a hyperspanner, not necessarily a tricorder. Still, I'll add my pattern to the transporter network. And make our way to the final destination. Final destination. Giant statue. History. Yeah, I did always like history in school. Geography not so much, but history. The two can be very closely linked. So we can interact with here. What is this? Take a piece of rock. Is this a resonating rock? It's a resonating rock! Only 9 more to go. I'll keep it honours, but I'm not actively going looking for them. I did just say if I come across it, then I'll keep them. More folians? More folians. To explode. What on earth? Another one? Folians even in this area. That's not good. I'm walking by them as well. You investigating these archaeological ruins as well? Welcome yourself. I suppose this area is very newly discovered anyway. There are underground ruins right now? Understandable, but just so you're aware, I do have an environmental suit. You are from the Starfleet, of course. Let me add myself. My passive. Admiral Carrick, are you there? What would it be called? Ooh, what would it be called? Which one would it be called? Oh, I could just find Admiral Carrick, you know. Or is it Titan now? Ah, it's Titan's assistant. It's not getting held by Admiral Carrick, getting held by Titan's assistant. Vanek here. Very well, we'll use the transporter and head back immediately. And this is why I added the transporter pattern to all of the parts. Because we can just beam straight back to the staging area now. Staging area. And then we'll be able to beam straight back here. Because we are going to be coming back there. I believe Titan has all of the reports. Let's see what he has to say. Have a meeting with Titan? Yes, I am.
I'm grateful for all you've done for our colony. We wouldn't be as far along as we are without your assistance.
I can't take
That's
all the
why I
credit.
wanted you here today, to hear for yourself some of what we found.
I'm intrigued.
Doctor?
What we found in our archaeological surveys is that the planet was populated long before our people arrived after the Sundering. We've discovered multiple ruins from that time period that correspond to the few historical records we still have. Most of our data from that era was lost with the homeworld.
And the sword?
I'm ready to confirm that the blade found at the battle site is the sword of the Raptor Star. We don't have a visual record of the sword, but the one we have matches written accounts, and a quantum analysis shows signs of masterwork.
Explain.
Something like this could have only been made by Saharian.
We were right to come here. The sword will become a symbol of our reborn civilization.
I'm glad you found it.
You were saying there was an earlier culture. What do you know about them?
The oldest ruins we've found are approximately 150,000 years old, but I suspect that there may be some even older. Based on preliminary findings that are still being analyzed. These people were quite advanced. While the oldest ruins show a culture that was defined by its devotion to a series of deities, later they developed technology, art, even spaceflight. Roughly 150,000 years ago, however, there was some sort of worldwide seismic event. Every volcano on the planet erupted, presumably blocking out the sun. Ambient temperatures dropped dramatically. The radiation count spiked. We're still repairing that damage. The survivors of this cataclysm retreated to caves in the warmest areas of the planet, but they died out soon afterward.
And what caused this event?
We're still working on that. We have found a new site deep underground near an active volcano, but there are massive power spikes unrelated to the magma flow.
I think I was just there.
If there is a source of the seismic instability, it should be there. We would have to send down a team to investigate, though, and it is quite dangerous. I wouldn't send anyone down without an environmental suit. I could go myself, but...
I'm not ready to authorize you to do that, Doctor. Our people have too few scientists left. You and your crew are better equipped and trained for something like this.
I
know I'm asking a great deal, especially after all the help you've given us already. But your being here shows that my people and yours don't have to be adversaries. Not anymore. Not all Romulans think cooperation like this is possible. I do. Are you willing to see it through to the end?
Reunification? Yes. Let's head back to the area that we originally found. Oh, and I still need to report. Do I? What do I need to do? Need to file a report. We'll submit a report to Admiral Quinn. Let's file a report, and it's good to know if we need to go over the information again, we can do so. Let's return to the site we were at. It was underground ruins. That's the latest findings, was it? Yes. A mission even known as the Power Source or Secrets of the Ancients. Probably Secrets of the Ancients. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, here it is. Who are we going to get held by?
New readings have been detected in the underground ruins on New Romulus. We need you to clear a path to the lowest levels and then signal us, so that Titan and our scientists can investigate.
We'll equip the suits we require, and we will clear a path for Titan and the scientists. You can count on us. I believe we have this suits already pre-equipped. EM suits. I suppose they will. We'll see what happens when we get in there. We have gone through the New Romulus arc quite quickly. Pretty happy about, because like I say, I'm not always the generally greatest fan of this particular arc. Let's begin. Yes, Absolute. We're about to go underground. You'll need to bring environmental suits. Doctor, Zava, Lisa Flores, please bring down with your environmental suits and please bring both mine and Lieutenant Rails. We will. Who knows how long this structure can hold up? Could easily fall apart depending on if it's structurally sound or not. There may be furlings around as well. No dust. That is pleasant to know, actually. Dust is horrible to breathe in. While often that was one of my jobs aboard my parents' freighter. Dust consoles. Keep things clean. Small tasks, but they were necessary. Awaiting, prepare environmental suits. And let's hope it doesn't come under extreme pressure. I assume the doctor will be alright. Yeah, the doctor's a hologram, doesn't even need a suit. Sometimes it's envious to be a hologram. Let's see what we can find down here. They sound like folians. We can do so once we clear out the furlings, Lieutenant. They're not even wearing their armor. See if we could find only one of this research. At least we know this particular section isn't going to fall apart on us. More research, I wonder? Actually responded to us. Do a power. Let's see if the universal translator will work this time. Well, if the universal translator ever goes down, I'm counting on you. Let's make sure we vacate this area as quickly as possible then. Flanked. Doctor's offline. With the doctor back online. And he can help get everyone else back up on their feet. You here to realm? I got Elisa Florence. Good work, team. Good work. That was a close call. This darn technology? I have to agree, Lieutenant, it does, doesn't it? This must be the main chamber. Well, at least this is stabilized, but Zava, you're correct. If they activate this, this will cause devastation to the planet, especially if it's what caused the first extinction event for the Daemons. We need to stop them immediately. Team getting wet though. Another artifact. Let's hope it remains intact. There may be more Folings coming down here. Strange how one is more intact than the other. Let's see if we can shut down this power plant. We have to stop it. We'll keep shunting the power as long as it takes. Number one, says the lady. Number one. Which one's number one? Oh, that one. Drill. I am stubborn. Waiting for any better payoff. Get the shield generator. This is coming close. Doctor's down. Flanking damage. Zava, back on your feet. Zava, back on your feet. Need some help over here. Oh, I have to respawn. That's annoying. This is on normal difficulty. We got beamed back. There you go, there's the cannon reason. Lost the relay. Emergency beam out. Let's deal with the last of these Folians. What the heck is the vision now? And that's why I don't go for the level and difficulty. It's not necessarily the space combat I'm concerned about, it's ground combat. we'll see. There may be more to do here, I realise. Incoming message. Signal to town. It's safe for him to come down. I appreciate you calling me captain, sir, but I am actually only a commander.
I received your signal. Thank you for calling us down. I knew we could count on you.
Sir, I think I found some kind of log or recording.
Can you activate it?
I'm not sure. It has some iconography similar to artifacts found in the Isha Forest Cave. This symbol in particular looks...
Is that what I think it is?
Is that...
An Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
What's happening? You as a translator can't translate what they're saying. No match.
Is that an Iconian running to the gateway?
I think it might be.
Could that be an Iconian? I think another recording is starting. Those look like the same creatures we saw with the Iconian.
They're working on the technology here. They're working on the gateway.
It looks like they've hooked some kind of machinery up to the gateway.
They're trying to activate it.
I think they're trying to power the gateway.
Is this what caused the end of their civilization?
How old are those recordings?
This can't be right. The first one seems to be 200,000 years old. The second one was recorded 50,000 years after that.
That would match
and
up.
Were those things Iconians?
We have a lot of research to do before any of those questions can be answered. This gate is clearly inoperable. Do you believe it could be reactivated?
With time, yes, I believe so. By the elements! Do you know what this means?
It means we have a chance to learn about one of the galaxy's most feared and ancient races.
Agreed.
We couldn't have done any of this without you. As amazing as this discovery is, it pales in comparison to what you've done for me and my people. I could never fully or properly express my gratitude for everything you've accomplished since coming to New Romulus. Because of you, the Romulans and Remans truly have a chance at starting a new life. You've helped secure our new home and given us a fighting chance at survival. There are no words that will ever fully express my gratitude.
I appreciate that.
Information discovered from researching this gate will be shared, of course. Some people would be opposed to the releasing of secrets such as these. But time and time again, you have proven that we can all work together for a brighter future and for a better Romulus. I thank you.
For reunification. Per console. Let us file a report. Put it through. Captain, sir? I have been promoted? If I might ask, Admiral, who is it that recommended me for promotion? Just so the response would be Admiral, would be Proconsul de Tam. And thus, Captain Vanek of the USS Absolute. Alright, we may now exit the caves. So now we'll be returning to Earth space dock to see proper accommodation as a captain. Or Vanek will anyway. That'll be the last thing we do before we end off tonight. And as with previous 2 promotions, we get some extra benefits. Or did I miss this? Maybe it's just what we did come. Talk about perfect timing. Let's see, let's translate the dark power. If we had managed to read this early, we would know what we were walking into. The things you get by going back the way you came. Pick up on things you miss. Alright. We should be further enough out that the USS Absolute can get a lock on all of us. USS Absolute, beam us back up. Leave these caves behind. Anyway, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to beam straight back up. Oh, perfect. Incoming hail. On screen. It's been a pleasure, and please pass on my thanks to Detan for the recommendation of a promotion. I am extremely grateful. A console that I'm not going to be using. Oh no, beam.
Congratulations, Captain.
Let's return to Earth space dock. Transwarp. Back to Earth. Alright. with this promotion, we'll be saying goodbye to a particular console. If this Soul System wants to load. So we'll complete this promotion and then that'll be Captain Vanek. Drevell? Hail Lieutenant Farah. Lieutenant Farah? I'm requesting some more officers to join the USS Absolute. Are there any available? Very good. They may beam up when ready. Ooh, we've got a full inventory again. I'll have to sort that out. Oh, more tribbles. More tribbles. Ooh, a lot to sort out. Alright. Mission, we will do, Starfleet. There's another officer as well. Oh, yards. Energy siphon? Energy siphon might be a good one if I need it. I might go with energy siphon. Oh, we're inside. Uh-oh, what's happened there? Oh, there we go. Energy siphon. You may join the main crew for now, and if you have anything you can teach your officers, I'll let you know. Admiral? Thank you very much, sir. I very much appreciate that. Let's go modify our ship. And then quick, and back. And then if we leave, actually, that will complete that mission. That's how I've done it before. Might be able to pick up missions later, but regardless, I will be back in just a moment. There's just a couple of things I need to do, because we're going to be getting even more officers joining our crew now that Vanek is officially a captain of the USS Absolute. So I'll be back in just a few moments. Alright, okay, so we are ready to go through and give ourselves the upgrades and what have you that we need. As a captain officially of the USS Absolute, Vanek felt it was time to add his own touches, add his own upgrades. He realised that the rear of the ship, as long as the Aquarius escort was launched, it's a vehicle replicator, which means it can replicate shuttles, and if it replicates shuttles, it can replicate the warp cores of those shuttles. And he came up with an idea that actually the ship create warp cores at the rear of it and eject them. The explosions would affect any ships in the rear, and it would send the Absolute flying much faster. And then he looked at this saucer separation and the cannons that the ship could equip, and he decided to make an alteration. The USS Absolute is no longer capable of saucer separation. The USS Enterprise version of the Odyssey might be, but the USS Absolute no longer separates its saucer, because he's installed cannons on both the port and starboard side of the ships. Metagaming, in other words, he's completed the alternate timeline set, and we could only have either the Aquarius escort or the saucer separated anyway. And keeping the Aquarius escort and the work bees, which can launch without needing to be either having the Aquarius escort or the saucer separation and launched, or can be launched at the same time as them. But I found that having the complete set only provided bonuses for the saucer section, and the saucer section does decrease the shield power, or the available shield capacity of the ship, as well as the hull capacity, which I wasn't too much a fan of. And like I've already mentioned, the Aquarius escort is already like the size of the Defiant, so we'll keep that. We'll launch. That's the main thing we'll be launching from now on. And in the thematic replacement, the reason for that is that he's added cannons which require extra power, and their cannons are on the side of the saucers section, so it can't be launched off anymore. It requires the additional power from the main warp core. Because that's something else I noticed. The Aquarius escort seemed to have its own warp nacelles and what have you, and was probably being able to go to warp and what have you like a normal shuttle, whereas obviously the saucer section doesn't. Just moved the mining drill over to the science section. Does increase the shield power, so a little bit cheap there, but creating a warp core is definitely an engineering feat. And so that's the console changes anyway. And then I believe we've got possibly some other upgrades to go through. Let's take a look. We have got some new weapons, I believe, yes. So we've got Oblivating Phaser Beam Array, which we can put on. The question is, you've got transphaser torpedoes at the front, tractor beam at the back. Still got this 4 dual phaser beam. It's what else do we put on the front? I think this is level 6 though, isn't it? It would be good to have an actual proper torpedo up front. So let's have a quick reorganize here. Have a quick reorganize. So the first 4 weapon It's probably better off being the quad cannons because they're only a 4 weapon anyway, and they are part of a set, so we're definitely going to keep them on. Then the aft phaser turret kind of makes sense because that leans towards having ships in the forward 45 or 90 degree when we activate the what do you call it in understations, scatter volley. Attack 3 targets in a 90 degree arc for the primary target, so increases it to 90 degrees. So it kind of leans towards that, does the phaser turret. Then we can see that the ship definitely has a phaser strip, so we're going to give it a phaser strip. Alleviating phaser beam array. Putting the more powerful phaser beam array in the forward section. But I am going to put, because it's a level, it's a rank 6, Mark 6 even, phaser beam array in the rear. Just in case. There can be times, particularly when activating broadside emitter arrays, that you can have that overlapping targeting arc area for both the forward and the aft phaser beam array then. Then we'll have the dual phaser beam back again. It's specifically a 4 wet ship weapon, leaning into having better to have targets in the forward. And we'll have targets in the sides if we need to with the aft phaser beam as well. Again, leaning into having targets in the forward. Let's have a tractor beam mine, which when you deploy them with the dispersal pattern makes it a bit better, and they'll just go and find their targets and tractor them, which is cool. It's like deploying extra stuff, and you know me, I like launching stuff. Then we've got to decide torpedoes in the front or aft. Now, these slow their rates, and these go through shields. Might be beneficial to actually slow their flight speed and turn rate in our forward arc so that it keeps them in the forward arc. And then if they are ending up behind us, at least the damage the adaptive terrain facing torpedoes do has 40% bonus shield penetration, just in case they are behind us. We generally prefer to have targets in front of us, or now to the side of us. Right, I think that'll generally do. We've got access to all our weapons now. There's only one more proper upgrade to go. It is level 40 to unlock these last 2 console slots. That's cool. We can now clear any spare weapons. I mean, I kept the hard-aimed torpedoes, but they didn't even do damage to the Doomsday machine in the temporal mission, so I'm not keeping them. Then we'll have to look at ground equipment. Ooh. That's a rear admiral lower half. I'll have to put that in the bank just quickly. You'll see a load of stuff in there briefly. We're not using that stuff just yet. Some because we can't, and then others because I'm saving it to make promotions extra special. Something extra he did for himself. That's not what I'm going to replace now. I do like the beam turret. I don't really know if the weapons malfunction really works. Probably doesn't, I haven't noticed it. But the force field don't know definitely works. Beam turret definitely works. Shield generator definitely works. Shield generator, I guess that kind of works, it's worked before. Seeker drone definitely works. I don't know if this one works. But being the engineer that he is, he's found a way that, because now they have personal shields and kits, you can charge a shock off of them and call down a lightning strike, taking power from the personal shields and the kit that he's got. And we get Sompek lightning and call down electrical energy strike at the target's location. Pretty cool. What else have we got? I think we've got actual kit frame, have we? What have we actually got? Oh, we can put away the chevron separation as well now, because that's not a console we'll be using anymore. There we go. We have got the tricorder kit frame. Personal shield hardness, which I like, kit readiness for penetration, and we'll be equipping this frame, I believe, there. Very nice. So we've actually got a proper kit frame to use for now. There is future stuff coming, depends on what missions we get to. Then we've got Bajoran phaser weapons. I'll compare these to our current phaser rifle. But these might end up, because they've got the infinity symbol, rank infinity, they level up as you level up. Apparently the Bajoran phaser pistol is better? Is that right? Apparently it is. We change our weapon to the Bajoran phaser pistol. And then... ooh, who gets what? Elisa Flores, probably. You can have the phaser sniper rifle. Yes, I realise it said it does more. The other one does more damage that she just had, but I do want to keep these ones which have got the infinity symbol. It could be to my detriment, but I don't know just yet. And then we've got a Bajoran phaser rifle, which I will give to Travell. Then we can see what other upgrades we've got. Elite duty officers. So we got made a request to Lieutenant Farrer for more duty officers. To being a captain, we got even more duty officers. And then we have a Type 10 shuttle. You notice one of these shuttles could actually come out of the Defiant class, was a Type 10. And so this shuttle is one which I'm saying can come out of the Aquarius Escort. The Aquarius Escort, which in itself is a very large shuttle, can also launch its own shuttle. And I'll work on what it's being called and what have you later. But for now, we've got that shuttle. That can launch, I'm saying, from the Aquarius Escort itself. Right, now we're going to work on what else we've got. Including kit modules as well. So we've got force field dome, we've got the beam turret, which is definitely staying. Shield recharge. I might swap the shield recharge. Oh, we've got an increased one of that. It's not as good though. But we have the quantum mortar. So the field dome and the shield generator, I can see there's a very visual effect with those that I can see. Sompet lining I know works. Seeker drone can just has before we've used it. Quantum mortar and beam turret. I'm getting more stuff on the ground, which is cool. I think I'll stick with those, even if some of these are higher quality. Oh, there's an increased seeker drone. I don't suppose I can add 2, can I? No, that's why. Even better seeker drone. There we go. That's probably what I'll stick with in terms of that. Right, on to other weapons. Zava. 120, there we go. Doctor. It's still a pistol, I suppose. There you go. One of two, just in case we need you to actually help us out. You get that. Right, that's the weapon slot sorted. Body, I suppose there's a better up body in this. No. Lisa Flores. Now you got generation with that one. Vrel. I'll give you that one. Zava. Oh, you've already got a better one. Now you get to keep that. Doctor. Increased critical chance, because no one expects the Doctor that does supposed to do no harm to to hit, so you get increased critical chance. Now I feel like I can't get rid of the regeneration one. Alright. Shields. Right. Better shields, because in that last fight we did all die. We have to respawn. I just have to say, unfortunately, canon thematic reasons, we got a temporary beam out. Emergency beam out to restart. That's all I can say. Thrill. Okay. And Zava. Doctor. Use Tetron damage to shields by 20%. I feel like you should have things reduced because you're a hologram. And then we'll give one or two that as well. That's all shields done. Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, equipping stuff. Let's re-equip stuff. You get to keep those triples, one of two. Lisa Flores. I'm going to keep the tracer wire as well because I think I came across some duty officers stuff which requires it. It's pretty handy. Travel. Doctor, you get to have a medium shield charge. Zava, you get to have a small hypo. And a small shield charge. Doctor, I will give you a small hypo as well. Lisa Flores, you get a small power cell. Well, unfortunately, you don't get anything else. Right, let's clear up inventory a little bit. Got a better kit now. I'm just gonna clear the board, I think. Yeah, clear the board. Alright, there we go. That's a lot clearer and cleaner. Oh, we've got even more. Oh no. Oh, improved beam turret, there we go. And chronotype mine barrier. They have been good before. Or shield recharge. Because the shield recharge probably does work. And I've already got plenty of things to summon. This is already automatic. I'll go for the shield recharge. So we've got a better beam turret. And the thing is, the shield generator comes on automatically. Trumpet lightning, I think, can be set to automatic. Seeker can be automatic. Quantum mortar and beam turret. There's already two things to summon there, which has to be manually done. Field dome also has to be manually done. Shield recharge doesn't. But by field dome, so the field dome only lasts for 16.3 seconds, whereas the shield regenerator lasts for 880. Recharge time is 37 seconds. 18.5. Probably does a little bit more than the shield generator, but it can also be set to automatic, so yeah. Clear both of them as well. Still got a Vulcan Lurper as well, but I feel like we should kind of keep that. He's a Vulcan after all. And it's a reminder of his time, it's a reminder of Slamak. Anyhow, I'm going to, I almost forgot, save the defaults. So now this is saved as permanently what it will be. Alright, am I missing anything? Inventory overflows overflowed. Oh yeah, we do. We can launch a Venerate, we can launch the Type 10 shuttlecraft from the Aquarius Escort. The unnamed Type 10 shuttlecraft. Then we've got 3 pets, apparently. Technically this was number 1's pet. Target Rage was always Vanek's pet. And the Horta hatchling, we must have picked up the Horta from the mine mission. That's how we got a pet Horta. Right, is that everything? I believe that's everything. That is Captain Vanek of the USS Absolute and all of its upgrades. It's becoming quite the heck of a ship now. And we'll see what happens next time. Now, I'll probably do this. Oh, that's a lag. Oh, that was a lag spike there. And then what I'll do... Oh, we are lagging. Okay, you know what? Let's just beam back to where we are. I don't normally do this. I normally try and get to the actual transporter pad, but apparently we're lagging over the place. And then you'll see that the mission promotion should be completed when it actually loads. Hopefully it actually loads. And we've come to the end of the stream anyway. We've come to the end of the session anyway, so... And there you go. Promotion Captain complete. And we'll see what comes next time. Well, thank you for watching. Live long and prosper over this loud noise. Peace and long life. See you next time. Okay, false alarm. Really, this is going to be a strange one because the video will have ended and some people might have clicked off or whatever. That's fine. Not too much, just wanted to also do this on camera as well, if I'm able to. Because I forgot that while we've sorted all the equipment, we've not actually sorted promotions to our other crew. But I suppose you could say that's what he went back to the ship to do. So... Elisa Flores, you are now Commander. And Zava, you also I don't think... Oh, it can! Oh, this officer's ready to train the specialization. This is quite big. I'm glad I came back on now and made this live. I've not stopped streaming just yet. So we are going to explore Zava's command abilities for the first time. That's going to be interesting. Let's see what we've got. Although I think... Ooh, do you have to get this from... You have to get this from... Exchange. Yeah, we haven't got... We need to get this from the exchange. Okay, so... Like you got a sneak peek of the main bank, you're going to get a sneak peek of the account bank as well. And going to exchange. Because we need a command specialization for Zava. So let's go get one. Got Q there. We're not dealing with Q right now. This is the bank. Access bank. Account bank. I need to know how much it costs first. To know how much to withdraw. Access exchange. We're going for training manuals. Command. Let's search. Got qualification. Alright. Command. Qualification. Cheapest one, the cheapest one. Oh, the wrong round. 450. We could do that. So I'm going to retrieve. Withdraw. 450,000. Or thereabouts. And this very much shows you that I have played this before to accumulate that many credits and have other characters. Right, let's go again. Training manuals, command, qualification. There we go. Right, this is where I just wanted to check and make sure it is command station. Zava is commander. Although Elisa Flores is my first officer. Zava, you do get the command station. There we go. And now we get to see what else you can do for us. One of two can keep engineering team, doctor keep science team, hazard admirs. You can keep polarized hall, feedback pulse, atomic officer. You can keep what you've got, tactical. Still got tactical team, science team, and engineering team. That's the main thing. Hazard admirs also does health, but we're gonna lose shields to something else. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I might do rewrite power from life support. It's dangerous. You got the bridge officer recharge speed there, penalty. But then photonic officer will actually make up for that. It's kind of handy. I don't know if the photonic officer can stack. Right, that's going to be a question I'm going to quickly look up. Star Trek Online and photonic officer skill stack. That doesn't help me. Does it stack or not? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, never mind then, because you've got Lieutenant Commander Photonic Officer 2, so I won't bother in another one. Alright, so we can make our way now. The skills person again. See if we can get reroute power to a life support. We're getting command abilities for the USS Absolute. Again, it kind of makes sense because Vanek himself is an engineer. He makes Sava rank commander even though not first officer, simply because engineering officer to another engineering officer appreciates what Sava has to do in the USS Absolute's engineering, commanding it there down there. Let's see, command space, power from us. There we go. First one. The rest of these, I think, like I say, are staying the same. Definitely photonic officer now that we've got reroute power from life support. That repairs all disabled subsystems and then adds max subsystem power level. Just increasing the ship's overall ability. Then what we got for this command? Rally point marker. To be fair, probably gonna stick with rally point marker. Any allies, including hopefully ourselves, will be rallied, plus shield restored, plus hull restored. While remaining in the marker helps as well. Emergency artillery, yes. Oh, I remember liking that one. And he's already got it. Already there, creates 3 artillery vessels to fly towards the target. You know me, I do appreciate the summons. And let's see what we've got for the last one. Suppression barrage. Your weapon suppress targets hit for 20 seconds. Minus 5, minus flight speed, minus 50 turn rate, minus. And if you fire with your ship's weapons will have speed and turn rate reduced, also reducing the damage and accuracy of their weapons. Can remove his face with a tactical team. You know what? I still kind of like that, because it decreases their damage. And again, we're all about keeping them in our forward arc. And minus 35 accuracy as well, yeah, so actually we're keeping quite a few of the ones. The only one we changed really was the first one from Concentrate Firepower. Which again, hopefully Photonic Officer can somewhat counter the penalty. I don't mind that. I think we're there. With that, what remains is updating the uniform, which really shouldn't take too long. Am I giving anyone else a promotion? Yeah, I'm probably going to give... so you're a commander, Lisa Flores is commander, she's first officer, Zava is chief engineer, and commander obviously in engineering. The others will normally be on the bridge, other than the doctor who is in sick bay. Then he's mostly a hologram, so he can go offline anyway. Ravel is already lieutenant commander, so no, she doesn't get promotion as such. One of two. Because I don't like it saying cadet, I will give you the promotion. I don't like it saying cadet. You are more than that. Alright, so let's go give uniform promotions. This is a strange one, ending, putting up the ending screen even though it's not technically ended yet. Alright, Taylor.
Hello. You can alter your uniform and look here.
I'll do so for myself and for that of my senior staff. And yeah, unlike the Deep Space Nine one, this is complete silence. Kind of sad, actually. A little background music isn't a bad thing. If it loads, come on, load. Load, 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 load. This is why I like background music while things are loading. I could have a sash, I could have a warrior sash. You know, I might get that when he's an admiral, but not right now. Hands bare. Yeah. There are other things I could alter on him. I need to stay focused. Stay focused. Ooh. We can add things in the back. On your arms. We can add things. Rank. Captain. Which will mean he's received the Omega Directive, is it? Protocol? Whatever it is. You'll have received that debrief now. Yep, there we go. That is Captain Vanek. When he becomes an official admiral. Or maybe vice admiral. Yeah, probably vice admiral? Probably... yeah, probably vice? Maybe, we'll see. I might change a little bit more living then. Elisa Flores. You are now officially a commander and first officer. Rank. Commander. Save. Zava. You'll be a lieutenant commander. Still making it clear that Elisa Flores then is the first officer. Lieutenant Commander. Well, you'll become a full lieutenant. And then funnily enough, I'm probably they're going to Lieutenant Junior grade. It's never really seen in the TV shows I've seen. Never really seen a Chief or Lieutenant Junior grade. So, Doctor, sorry, I'm altering your programming. I'm removing your Chief. I don't think he actually never gets that sort of ranking pip on there anyway. When he becomes the emergency command hologram, he gets 4 captain pips, I think, doesn't he? But otherwise, no. So we got Captain Vanek. We got First Officer Commander Elisa Flores. Chief Engineer Lieutenant Commander Zava. Chief Science Officer Lieutenant Ravel. You have the emergency medical hologram, the Doctor being the Chief Medical Officer. And our Chief Tactical Officer / Security Officer is Ensign number 1. Of 2. But I'll just call it number 1. And there you have it. Now we're officially done. Now we are done. And so I think the view we're going to leave with the Federation symbol. And it's a very nice waterfall. Okay, attempt number 2. What do you call it? Take 2. Take 2. Thank you very much for being here. Peace, long life, live long and prosper. See you next time.